Hello and welcome to this Managed Methods video. Today we're going to be talking about the Storage Monitor feature in Managed Methods. This feature is found on the Accounts tab, and it's going to be located in the second to last column here, labeled Storage. Here you'll get an idea of how much storage space each of your individual accounts is using. By clicking either the top or the bottom arrows here, you can take a look at first the accounts that are using the least amount of storage, and then also the accounts that are using the most amount of storage. Clicking on the number here will go ahead and give you a breakdown of how much storage that particular user is using and exactly where this particular storage is being used, whether that be within Gmail, Drive, Photos, or other. This can be extremely helpful in giving you some valuable insight into some of those accounts out there that might have a lot of data that they're storing. Especially this can be the case with some student accounts where they might be accumulating various video files or things of that nature, or with staff accounts if there's specific staff members who've been in the district for a long period of time and they've accumulated a lot of data over those years. So this can be very helpful in spotting those various accounts and giving you some insight into where that information is distributed. From there though, you do have the ability to take some actions on things. While that won't be located directly here on the Accounts tab, you can go over to the Drive Files tab or the Gmail tab and run various live searches to do some more deep dive looks into the various information that this particular account might be storing. If I go ahead and type in an account name here and press the search button here, this will go ahead and start pulling up the various files of this particular account. From here I could go ahead and take a look at the various files that are located within the domain here, and then I could go ahead and take action to go ahead and delete some of these files. This can be extremely helpful if you do have a user that is storing a lot of large files. You can go through here and quickly delete those files, especially if it's a student account which might be storing movies or could even be storing games in here. You could quickly go ahead and locate those files and delete them right from here. It'll be a similar story here on the Gmail tab, though you will need to have two parameters in place if you are running a search. So one of the things that you could do here, as an example, would be you could go ahead and take a look at some of those emails that are on the larger side that end users might still be storing here. In this case, I'm going to run a fairly small one, but here I could go ahead and pull up all those emails that met my search criteria, and then I could make a decision that some of these emails may not make a whole lot of sense, and they don't need to be stored here within this user's Gmail account anymore, and I could go ahead and delete those emails out of the domain entirely. When you delete things either on the Drive Files tab or on the Gmail tab, keep in mind that this won't delete anything from Google Vault or any kind of backup solutions that you are running, but it will delete it out of the domain entirely there. That will conclude this Managed Methods video. Thanks so much for watching, and hope this was valuable in giving you some insight into what Managed Methods can do to give you some valuable information on how end users are using the storage within the Google Workspace environment.